My name is Sierra. It may not look like it, but about a year ago, my life took a bad turn. See, I went to school like a regular teen, but the difference was that I didn't have a lot of friends, and I was dealing with a little bit of depression and anxiety. And I come from a black family, so depression, anxiety, those words weren't really used. I don't know why, but they refused to use them. Believe it or not, I turned to drugs. Substance abuse is a very, very serious thing. It can affect anyone, no matter your age or anything. Shoot, look at me. I'm 16 and I'm just now getting over my addiction. I know you're probably wondering, how did I get strung on drugs? Truth is, peer pressure. One time is all it takes. I'll let my friend tell you what happened. What's your name?
Michaela.
Michaela, how do you know Sierra?
Well, I remember seeing Sierra at Marquez's party. They were calling her bluff because she wouldn't take something. I couldn't see what it was, and over there kind of stunk. And I couldn't tell, so I just went about my day, but I know she was being pressured to do something. Next thing you know, the people were cheering and making a whole bunch of noise, so obviously she took it. After that day, she wasn't really being herself. I'm glad she got help though.
I wasn't myself after the party. The drugs made me feel so good, so I started to depend on them. People could tell. My grades were slipping, I looked restless all the time. I even almost overdosed and tried to kill myself. Good thing Brianna found me.
Sierra went from being one of my top students in my math class to coming late, not coming to class, not completing assignments, and even sleeping in class. I remember one time she came to class at the last 5 minutes, and when I asked her what happened, she couldn't give me an answer. Her speech was all sluggish. All I know is now that she's back, she's been performing better than ever.
What's your name?
Brianna.
Brianna, how do you meet Sierra?
I didn't know her that well before, but I found her in the bathroom by the overdose. That's how we met.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
I was really shocked. I didn't know what to do except put it down. She had a handful of Zans, and I just didn't know where she got them from, but I knew I did my best.
Alright, thank you. When I was going through my battle with substance abuse, it was hard. People were talking about me, and I knew it. And there was nothing I could really do. The drug had taken over me, fully. I felt like I was alone. Only a few stuck with me throughout my recovery process. Many people thought that I would never get help and that I would always be this way. And it got worse when I went through my breakup. What's your name?
Avery.
Avery, what do you remember about Sierra?
I mean, she was cool before the drug abuse, but then she got real insecure and she felt like she didn't have that many friends. She wanted to feel needed, and then Alan left her, so that didn't help. She didn't know what to do.
My name's Alan.
Who are you to Sierra?
Sierra's ex.
Why'd you break up with Sierra?
Because she was doing drugs.
Can you tell me about how you broke up with her?
I told her to seek for some help, but she didn't. And she spazzed out on me and said that she was going to continue doing drugs. So now I was like, all right, I'm just leaving.
I noticed that I was losing friends and loved ones. People distanced themselves from me, and they were whispering, talking about me behind my back. One day I took a hard look at myself in the mirror. I didn't recognize myself. I looked a mess. How did I let myself get to this point? I had so much dignity. I was losing my values. So I decided to get help. What's your name?
Jewel.
How did Sierra get clean?
Well, I took her to rehab. I wanted to help her get better. Ever since we started going to treatment sessions, I saw her get better. It was progressively getting better. She wasn't back to her old normal self, but she was better than her normal self.
What's your name?
My name is Miss Smith.
Miss Smith, how do you know Sierra?
It's my baby. My firstborn of 11.
Wow, 11.
Yes, 11.
That's nice. Do you know how she's doing now?
Oh, Sierra's doing a lot better. I'm proud of her recovery. But you know, I'm sad that this even had to happen to her. Sierra was a good girl. She makes straight A's at school. But she just had to go to that party, and I told her not to go. She went anyway. I heard about that boy Marquez and his parties. But my baby just had to go, and they made her get high, and things went real bad for her. But right now she's getting the help that she needs, and she's doing a lot better.
Do you have anything to say to parents of teens?
Just know that it could be your child, whether they straight A's. We go to church every Sunday, but we can't control who they hang with. Talk to your kids, and when you say no, make sure you mean no, because there's a whole lot of Marquezes out there.
What do you have to say
About what?
about people saying that it's your fault Sierra did drugs?
it's not my fault. Look, she decided to do that. That's her decision. Don't blame me. I'm just giving her what she asked for. That's all I'm saying.
The first step toward my recovery process was acknowledging that I was becoming dependent on this drug. I had to realize that I was having a problem. The next step, I had to find a treatment program that was right for me. That was going to be able to restore my overall health, well-being, and happiness. I did a drug detox, and I was in outpatient rehab, so I was able to stay home throughout my recovery process instead of being watched 24/7. There are different things and options that you can choose from if you're dealing with addiction. What's your name?
I'm Ladija. Kiera.
Kiera and Ladija, do you guys know what happened to Sierra?
The shorty with the braids?
Oh, I heard she passed out upstairs in that party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, that was wild.
You know she got help though.
She needed it.
That's good, because she was on it.
Now that you know about her story, would you think twice before doing drugs?
Yeah, I will watch how much I consume.
I'd be a little careful.
Feel bad about what happened to Sierra?
I mean, no, not really. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. She knew what could happen when you get drugs in your system. And if she knew that was gonna happen, that shouldn't be my fault. She should never ask the first place.
What's your name?
What do you want?
I'm trying to ask you a few questions about Sierra.
Sierra.
The one who was at Marquez's party.
Oh, that Sierra, the one who like passed out, whatever. I'm like, yeah, her. Yeah, what about her?
You know she got help.
Help from?
She went to rehab.
She does drugs.
She did drugs.
I thought, I knew that. Mm-hmm.
Well, I just need to ask you a question. If
Yeah.
you knew about her story, does that make you change your outlook on drugs?
I mean, listen, I don't know like how hard she did drugs, but it probably will like take a toll on my life, like in the future. But like right now, just me being a teen, I don't think
I really think you should think twice about that. Drugs is very dangerous.
Thank you.
My battle with substance abuse was rough. It was very rough. I'm glad that I got help. I'm glad that I decided to go to rehab and get therapy and to fix my problem. I'm not blaming anyone for it. It's all my fault. I knew what drugs did. I knew the effect that drugs would have on me, but I decided to do it anyway. I wanted to fit in or be cool. If you, a friend, or someone that you love is going through substance abuse, just know you're not alone. There are many, 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 many resources out there to help you. You can call the Addiction Center at 855-706-9275. Again, it's 855-706-9275. Remember, addiction is reversible. You just have to work towards it.